It's been 12 years since Donald Trump purchased Monday Night Raw, and to this day, I still don't even know why he actually did that. The only thing this leads up to is over 50 celebrity guest general managers.
Even though I own Monday Night Raw.
Not really. When you think about it, Monday Night Raw is a WWE show, so unless you somehow purchased the rights to WWE itself and became the new chairman and CEO, Donald Trump doesn't really own anything here. Still goes to Vince McMahon.
This is your show, not mine, it's your show.
Whenever any figure in charge tells the fans that Raw is their show, the fans never actually get to do anything about it. Honestly, pointless to say it's their show if it really isn't. Vince does the same thing years later.
Championship matches, better than Vince would have ever given you.
Unless you somehow made a world championship match on a much higher caliber than The Rock vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I highly doubt that.
Vince is a taker and I'm a giver. I'm giving you a full refund of whatever the hell you pay.
I got a friend of mine who actually attended this edition of Raw, and he really did get his money back. No joke, he bought 2 replica WWE title belts, a couple of t-shirts, and some food at the concessions, along with his admission tickets that cost around $300. And he actually got all that back. So, what the hell? I'll take a couple cents off because Donald Trump actually went through with his word. Shame that's the only time he ever does.
So you're gonna see the greatest matches in the world.
Sorry, you had me at greatest matches in the world. Stop making me laugh, I'm dying over here. Monday Night Trump sign. You misspelled Monday, you idiot.
I've never had Steve and Maria walk me to the ring.
How about you pay them? Donald Trump likely did. Plus, you're Michael Cole. Nobody gives a shit about Hulu. I mean, you.
Full refund?
Donald should honestly consider doing something other than that fist motion because of how wrong that looks.
I heard he has a Persian rug made out of real Persian.
That is literally the 1,000th time that Jerry Lawler ever said that about rich people. It's honestly not even that funny to begin with.
We get rid of this guy, McMahon.
Much as I really dislike this asshole, he does bring up a good point reserved for the later years. Would be nice to see new creative direction, or at least Vince and Triple H teaming up.
No general managers. Who wants general managers?
They're kinda needed. Just saying, a different celebrity host every week would cause too much back and forth chaos with no balance. No shocker that it actually happens, too.
It could be a WWE champion.
And yet, no WWE champion ever took the place of guest general manager throughout the 50-plus weeks that it happened. That would have been kick-ass, to be honest, because imagine the heel champion, Randy Orton, taking charge of Raw for a week. Holy shit, that would have been great.
WrestleMania 26.
This is the one moment where I'm actually pissed off that Vince McMahon interrupted Donald Trump because we never got to hear what plans Donald had for WrestleMania 26. 12 years later, I still want to know.
I lose a lot of money with no commercials.
Vince actually believes that Donald Trump gives a shit about him going bankrupt. Isn't this the same guy who shaved your head 2.5 years ago at WrestleMania?
You're thinking about doing it each and every week. That's not going to happen.
Honestly, since Vince owns the entirety of WWE itself, even with Donald buying Raw, he technically does have the right to determine whether or not Donald Trump's actions are allowed, as Raw is a WWE branded show. I bet his anxiety made him forget that fact.
There's another rumor. You're going to let Raw be free?
Vince McMahon thinks that's a rumor. Dude, did you not hear Donald Trump literally say that Raw was going to be free earlier? How's that a rumor when he literally said it was true?
If you did that in 6 months' time, I'd be bankrupt.
Well, the storyline reason for Donald purchasing Raw makes me question if it really was a storyline to begin with. Donald wants to put someone else out of business simply because he's an asshole. Are we certain this is not legit?
How could I be so stupid?
Words we wish Vince would say when he realized that he's the reason why Raw starts to tank in the ratings years later. Still waiting.
I would pay you the same amount of money you paid me.
This debate about paying Donald Trump back his money goes on for quite some time.
If I ever see you, no matter where, I'll knock you on your billionaire's butt.
Then why didn't you do that when you had the chance at the White House years later? Even for a mock photo, that would have been funny to see Vince keep his word.
Donald Trump? Yeah!
USA! 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 USA!